Okay, let's tell the people some interesting things. I grew up in California, in Southern California, and for me, growing up was very interesting. Definitely a lot of culture and influence there in certain ways, and in the area that I was in, there wasn't a lot of space, at least in the 90s and through the 2000s, for like people to be gay. It was definitely difficult to express those things without the fear of judgment. Bikes gave me an opportunity to push everything away. You know, my brother and I and my friends, and I mean everyone I knew, we'd go to each other's houses on our bikes and we'd hang out and we'd go to the dirt jumps and we'd play. And, you know, they've just always been there. It was the one honest relationship I had in my life. I didn't know anyone like me. We didn't have social media. We didn't have influencers. You know, it didn't exist the way that it exists now. And I feel like having to hide all of those things and deal with those things alone and not see people like you and understand that people like you exist and that you're normal, that does something to you, you know? That's why I'm so weird. My name is Blake Hansen, and I ride bikes. What is life but a dream? Come up, kid, I'll be there on ice, chillin', before they get to on me like a vice. Hear them saying, I know how far she blew up. Everybody know. Everybody wants me now. Everybody know. Everybody wants me now. I'll grant you 3 wishes. When I'm on a bike, I don't feel judged by people for being a girl or for being trans or in the past for being a boy or any of that. I just am me on a bike. The things that I feel judged by perhaps are just not being as good as the person riding next to me. The one thing that we all have in common is our love for being on a bike. When you watch videos of what it is to be a mountain biker or what it is to be a skateboarder, you see a certain mold. And Everyone tells you you have to fit that mold because if you don't, you're not a real skater, you're not a real mountain biker, you're not a real snowboarder.
I took every word you said as truth, guess that was my misunderstanding.
I just didn't want to let everyone down.
Now I'm pacing at a slow.
I feel like anyone can relate to not fulfilling their own needs because it doesn't meet other people's expectations. And I think the thing that fuels me most has always been the search for my own limitations.
Won't be like you described. There's no disguise. I'm caught in ebb and flow. No matter how hard I try, I never find paradise. You're iridescent glow. I can only fantasize.
The way that I look at the world around me and the way that I can find humor in things because of what I've had to go through is one of the things that I like about me the most. But underneath all of that, all the jokes, is a level of seriousness that I don't really think that people in my life see very much. So we'll be having fun, I'll be laughing at every step of the process, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna keep riding and racing bikes because progression has no end.
When my mind is blue, do you see it too? Now I'm pacing at a slow speed.
Riding bikes has given me the tools to be more confident in myself. And now I guess I hope to be that role model that I never had.
Keep my nose clean. I'm worried that it won't be like you described. There's no disguise. I'm caught